Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to our listing here at Park Place in Oliver. As you know, we're doing a virtual walkthrough today of our listing, Unit 111 here in Park Place. Park Place is located literally right in downtown, well, close to downtown Oliver. It is like steps to the hike and bike path river, your minutes to downtown and shopping, very centrally located. Also, like 2 minutes down the road is the rec center, as well as the arena as well too. So if you like to play baseball, you like to go to workouts or take classes, very centrally located. And if you don't have a license, because it is a 55 plus building, no problem. It's quite literally walking distance to everything, and it is a ground level unit. It also is a corner unit because the only neighbor you have right to our right here is an owner, and then right next to it is the common area. So it's technically a corner unit, ground level, and it has a nice view of like the mature landscaping because it looks over to the river. So without further ado, I am going to turn it around. I will kind of go over the condo amenities, etc. If you have any questions, you know the drill. Just throw them in there, or you can send us a message. We do have a full 3D tour and obviously photos. So if you want the full information package, just let us know. But let me just turn it around just a sec. Okay, whoops, my screen is a little dirty. One sec here. We're going to have to fix that. There we go, much better. So this is, let's start with the sunroom here. So this is the sunroom. It is currently tenanted, and the tenant is in the process of moving. As you can see, there's some stuff left, but not too much, and they're just in the process of just kind of finalizing everything. But this is an all-season sunroom. It is west-facing, and as you can see right here, this is your view. Like, what a pretty view. And again, you do not have any neighbors really, except for the one neighbor just right there. You have visitor parking just right there. It's nice because there's visitor parking for the complex, but basically the only people that are going to use the visitor parking on this side are people that have units on this side. So you have private visitor parking, and then right adjacent to your unit is a gate access. There's a few gate accesses to the hike and bike path. And then just right there is the part of the common area in the complex. Nice quiet area. As you can see, you got a little bit of a mountain view, and you're very centrally located. That's the hike and bike path there, and the river's adjacent to it. Again, your minutes walk to downtown Oliver, shopping, restaurants, the hike and bike path, river, the pool, the rec center, the arena. You're very centrally located whether you have a license or not. And this is your unit. This is Unit 101. It's the ground floor here. So let's go in. So this is the sunroom. This isn't technically your formal entrance, but people that are visiting, they're likely going to come through the sunroom versus the main front building because of the parking and the easy access. So this is the sunroom access. There is a formal entryway and doorway, but this leads here into your living room. That has nice wood paneling right there, and it is baseboard heat with air conditioning. That is a built-in storage cabinet with a fireplace. It's an electric fireplace, and the cabinets do stay. It's affixed to the wall. And so it's a nice open floor plan. Again, that is the dining room, and then we're currently in the living room. The tenants are still technically occupying it till the end of the month, but they are in the process of moving out, cleaning, getting the carpets cleaned, etc., because obviously the carpets need to be cleaned. And this is your formal dining area. So plenty of space, whether you've got a small or big dining room set. And then you've got the little bar area just right off the kitchen. A lot of people like to place a couple of bar stools there so that you have nice, entertainment, easy access, or it can kind of double as your eating bar as well. This is the living room again, adjacent to the dining room, kitchen, and sunroom. And all the bedrooms are set away from the main living space. So whether you have guests or anybody, it's nice and quiet. This is your kitchen. Lots of cupboard and counter space. All the appliances and window coverings do stay. And yes, this is tile. So lots of cupboard and counter space. And the nice thing too is it's got a massive storage / pantry. So we'll just walk over there. And it is a 55+ building. So this is your main front door. This is your door to unit to the complex. And then obviously right next to it here is your coat closet or additional storage. And then this huge storage / pantry. This was used mostly as a pantry for the current tenants. Obviously they now have like cleaned everything out, but you can see that tons of room for it. There is storage within the complex, but there is a wait list, and quite honestly, you have so much storage here and here that most people don't need it. It is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 976 square feet with baseboard heat and, a wall unit AC. That counter is as big as it looks. It's not a deceiving video tour. It is that long, and that is tile flooring with a walk-in shower. It is a 55+ complex, so lots of people do like the walk-in shower, and that is the glass panel doors. Let's just turn around here. The unit also has its own laundry, so you have all this additional storage right here in the bathroom. And then the washer and dryer are stacked just right in behind the door here in the bathroom. This is a very common place for the laundry to be in these units within the complex. Leads you right back into the main living space. And then once again, you got more storage. This could be your linen closet or anything closet. And then adjacent to our left here is bedroom number 2. We'll show you the primary in just a moment. Again, the condo is west facing, so it's facing out to the river with the mature landscaping. And they had a double bed in here before, and it perfectly fit fine. You could easily put in a queen bed as well too, but it probably would take up most of the bedroom, but easily put a double bed in here. They also had end tables, and then you have this big closet with floor to ceiling storage, which is nice. The flooring is linoleum. So we've got a mix of laminate, linoleum, tile, and carpet. This is your primary bedroom. This is a good sized bedroom. We can get you all the exact measurements if you'd like the full information package. But the tenants, as you can see, have moved everything out. But they did have a king size bed in here with end tables and dressers. So if that gives you kind of a picture image, that's exactly what it looks like. If you look at our photos online, it depicts everything of exactly how it looks. That's the view to outside. Nice mountain view. Very private again. You're a corner unit, so no one's going to be looking in on you. And then you've got great big great big closet. Again, floor to ceiling storage in the closet. So anything that you don't want to see every day, just stick at the top. And we'll take a step back. The complex does have a few amenities. It has a little gym area, a games room. It also has a full common area down on the lower, just adjacent to this unit, is a common room with seating. It's got a dance floor, washrooms, a library, and a full commercial kitchen as well too. They don't have a cook, obviously, but you can book out the commercial kitchen for big dinners, and they do have get-togethers here in the complex as well. It does have an elevator, and everybody does get one covered parking spot. The strata does assign it, so usually they'll put you closer to your unit. So someone living in this one will likely have a parking spot closer to this side of the building, unless you prefer to go through the front. But I mean, with that walking path and that visitor parking. Most people do like to kind of just go ground level. If you've got a scooter or bikes or anything, the nice beauty of the ground level patio is you can keep your scooter there. You can keep anything right within on your patio and or your sunroom, which in this case they have. There is specific, bike parking. There's a bit of a workshop out in the carport as well too, which again is all common property and shared amongst the complex. This unit is listed for $249 and the tenants will be leaving at the end of the month. So possession easily can be done October 1st or later, but it will have vacant possession as of the end of September. The monthly fee is approximately $470 a month. And we can give you the full breakdown with the information package if you are needing those. Again, it's listed for $249. Quick possession is available for October, and the tenants have already practically moved out. So showings are pretty good, but we do still obviously need to give notice. Just kind of food for thought. Park Place is a 55 plus complex. It does allow long-term rentals. It does not allow short-term rentals. And it is age restricted and no pets. So, but great for, retirement, great for, an investment property as well too. A lot of people will purchase these and rent them out because you don't have to be 55 to own. You have to be 55 to live in the complex. So whether you're looking for an investment, to hold on to it and move down here once you do retire, or if you just look for an investment property in general, all the options are there for you. So this is, whoops, my hair is a little crazy, is unit 111 at Park Place here in Oliver. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit, 976 square feet, baseboard heat. We can get you the average utilities, possession as early as October as you want, and listed for $249. It's a ground level corner unit. Great property for whether you want to use it personally or you want it as an investment. So let us know if you have any questions. We can set up a private viewing. We have the 3D tour information package, you name it. So just ask and it shall be granted and given to you. So have a great day, everybody. And this could be yours. So let us know. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me.